And one.
Count it.
I can't make free throws, but I'll take the and one play. Oh man, that was pretty good too.
You're right, you can't make free throws.
Thanks, Lexus.
Ready for some 2K compete events? Aboard the Concha Del Mar this weekend, show off your shooting skills at Specialty Appreciation Shooter. Earn extra XP based on your shooting back.
What a gorgeous nighttime view from high above the city of Atlanta. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you so much, Kevin. The Hawks have accumulated a depth of talent. Trae Young says we've got a lot of weapons. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I get to play with all these guys that have different talents, and it opens things up for me, so I'm just having fun. Back to you guys.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes. And you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Holiday out there with MP. And it's Portis in at the center position. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Pass to Hunter. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
And stolen by Hunter. It's Young on the wing. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Capella against Portis. 6 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Collins. Leaps for it. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now, here is Young. Following the miss by MP. Bogdanovich. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Bogdanovich against MP. And the pass to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Giannis dishes to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
How about the athleticism from MP on that jam? Putting the defense on notice.
Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
MP passes to Portis. To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Second is Trae Young.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
MP against Hunter. Here's Giannis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength. Has really been a factor in his overall development.
Young with the ball. Out guarded by Giannis. Capella dishes to Young. High post shot. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Now, here's MP. After the miss from Trae Young. Portis can't get it to go. And stolen by MP. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first look to start the season.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season. Coming up short.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
And Milwaukee looking at who they got. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Holiday out there with MP. And a talent in at the 3 spot.
Boy, MP using that momentum to his advantage, gets to step on the defense. Clear the way, folks.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Collins. Young against MP. Capella. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
That free throw, no good. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
No good on the second free throw.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
And there's the bucket from MP.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now Young.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
Stolen by Holiday. Here's MP. Holiday trying to free himself up. And MP with the basket on the assist by Holiday. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And that one goes long. Bucks leading by 4. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Here's the floater. Bucket is good.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher.
To the inside. Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Giannis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target from outside. The Bucks have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Hawks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Now, here's Bogdanovich following the miss by Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside and stolen by MP. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Young. He kicks it to Hunter. Beyond the arc. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
MP, good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
The Hawks trail by 3. Bogdanovich passes to Young. For the 3. Bucks leading by 3. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Kicks it to Capella. Back to Young. Stolen by Holiday. MP outside. Pass to Portis. Shoots over Capella. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Nice recognition from MP. This kind of unselfishness goes a long way to develop team chemistry.
Bogdanovich with it. And here is Hunter. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Portis against Capella. To the wing right side. Here's Collins. Just 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass. It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Now, here's MP. 14 points for him. Here's Giannis. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that...
They have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And that one falls for Middleton.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy 2-guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
Right with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Capella kicks to Wright. Good work there as it goes. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
The Bucks making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Atlanta's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Gallinari outside. 1:10 left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Capella. That ties it up.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. The Hawks have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%. The D has to be careful guarding MP. He's skilled at finding ways to attract contact while shooting.
Portis, who's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
Boy, you talk about 3-and-D guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, can defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
And the ball goes out of bounds. That's touched by MP. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Trae Young.
Here's Capella. Passes it to Reddish. To the paint. And Gallinari throws it down.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
MP against Young. And the dunk by MP.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Atlanta's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Young. Gallinari trying to get open. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now, here's MP. He's got 18. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Here's MP. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Bucks on top. They're up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. MP out there with Holiday, and it's Allen in at the small forward. And here is MP. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. They grab their own miss. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks leading. Down low. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Atlanta making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
Just one of those nights for MP. Absolutely sizzling at the offensive end.
Here's Herter. Now here's Reddish. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebound advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Herter. Takes the 13-footer. Shot by Collins, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. The baseline jam. Here's Portis. Good work defensively by Capella.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Bucks?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
And Young kicks to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? He's got good position inside. He's throwing it down.
Timeout called, the Bucks. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Atlanta making some changes. Hunter's checked in for Reddish, and it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. The Bucks also with the sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks.
Such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Now, here's MP. Up top, DiVincenzo. MP outside. To the paint. Here's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Atlanta's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer, no good. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. MP finds Giannis. Young against MP. Back to DiVincenzo. Lock at 6. Portis, the pass to Middleton. For Hunter. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Bucks lead by 2.
You can really see Middleton now starting to emerge as a leader for this team. Whenever they're looking for an important basket, he provides it.
Now, here is Young. It's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. To the middle. Here's Young. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. Young against MP. High arcing shot and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Doesn't go that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Outside Bogdanovich. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And they double up MP. Middleton finds DiVincenzo. Money!
Possessing that clutch gene. There's a reason MP has the ball in these moments.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're up by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 14-6 run. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
The drive by MP.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Young. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers. Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Accept me, why you all gonna respect me?